Hey there YouTube, this is Mr. MPQ, your source in the Southwest for all things Marvel Puzzle Quest, coming to you from Phoenix, Arizona on this beautiful 4th of July weekend. And I want to shout out to all my new subscribers and all the shares and likes that we've been getting on the videos. Much appreciated. Hope everybody had a great, safe, fun holiday if you celebrated 4th of July. And I thought I'd do something special for my 4th of July video. As you can see, it's pretty late here in the evening. I haven't completed my Deadpool's daily quest. We had a lot going on, had some friends over, we barbecued, we hung out, ran some errands earlier today, so I didn't really have time to get to this. But now that I have a little time to myself, I thought I'd make this video for you guys and do a quick run through of the Deadpool's daily quest, all the missions, and to celebrate the freedom and independence of America. I would break free from the familiar traditions of the normal teams that I would use and try something different, try something new, creative, and independent in its own regard for each of these teams. So these are all teams that I don't normally use. I try to get each color combination covered for abilities and attacks and working with strengths and weaknesses. So with a little research here, we'll take a look and see what we use. Normally for this one here, I would use a combination of Juggernaut, Venom, and Iron Man. I've decided today to go with Storm, Modern Black Widow, and, well, I was going to do Hawkeye, but he's apparently one of the characters on there, so let's go Spider-Man. Mix things up, why not? I guess if I would have taken a second to look at the missions, I would have seen that, but what the heck, improvisation, I'm tired. Bear with me, here we go. Match 4. I know I gave that to him, but these guys are like level 10, 12, so their damage isn't super high. Take the green, red. The one nice thing is that when they have that formation, the AI never makes it a match 5. They'll always go for the 4 match, so that's a little safety buffer that we get as players. So I'm going to go for Hawkeye. Switch him out there. Take out those team-up tiles with the yellow ability. He's gone already. Set myself up for a 5 match there, like so. Drop those tiles. That's a good spot for this. Nope. I guess we'll leave it right there. Maybe there. Alright. He's pretty much going to die after next round here, so not a big deal anyways. That's round number 1. Moving right along with skill and dexterity. For this one, I have a couple teams I wanted to set up. Let's try Bullseye, Marvel, and Magneto. Oop, there goes my placement rewards from earlier today. So normally for this one, come on. Why is it not going? Back up, try it again. There we go. Short little glitch. So what did I say? Bullseye, Captain Marvel, and Magneto. So this is usually one where you see the Storm, Thor, Magneto combination. Sometimes I'll use even Bullseye, Hawkeye, 2-star, and Ares for his green ability. For this one, we're going to go with Bullseye, Captain Marvel needs a heal pack because I was using her in the Deadpool versus event. And then Magneto. So we're just going to mix it up a little bit. So Bullseye does cover the green ability. We got 2 covers of black, 2 on purple, 2 on red. Should be pretty fair spread here. I'm going to move that out of the way so I can get to those power-ups. And here we go. Boom, boom. There goes that detonate tile. Didn't even get close to going off. And I'll do this. I'll do that. Over there. Set up some shield tiles. And we're just going to get rid of those there. Okay. And set up some destruction tiles. And match that. We'll take that out there. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Get one more. Let's go with that one. If he goes down, pick up some extra green repeat to replenish that ability that we just used. Nice cascade for the finish of the round. Alright. And I always want to take out the guy that can heal first. In this case it's the Lieutenant. And we don't want him to create those morale tiles, which can boost enemy health. I'm very lucky on the cascades tonight. I'll take it. Let's see. I don't have any good matches for the blue at the moment, but what I can do is this. Make sure he goes down, deal some damage to the rest of the team. And then, so you want to leave that tile safe, so we're going to put that there. And match that one there. How to do this? Let's use another one of those. Why not? Those guys will go down. Just leaves us with the one Pyro left. She's only got a little bit of health. Go for the yellow. 5 match. And she's done. Pretty straightforward. Not a bad team there. Skip that. Skip that. And those ISO. Alright, moving right along. Fighting Mystique, Thor, and Kamala Khan. Good. Okay. So we're still using 2 stars. These guys didn't even take damage in that fight, so they're still at full health. But I am going to change it up just because I can. So let's do Ares. I do like him. But let's combine him with original Black Widow and Moonstone. Okay, so we got blue, purple, and black from OBW, red, green, and yellow from Ares. Those are a perfect matchup there. They cover all 6 colors by themselves. Just throwing in Moonstone because I don't use her that often, and figured we're trying something different tonight. Let's give it a shot. And if you guys have a favorite team, don't forget to let me know in the comments below what you like to use on these events. If you have a favorite matchup that's kind of oddball and a lot of people don't normally use it. So that espionage is adding extra damage on every turn, so not only am I building up my black AP for Moonstone, but I'm adding extra damage each turn, as you can see with that passive, 162 extra damage, and if the enemy has that color AP, steals one from them. So very useful. Now Thor, Kamala Khan both have team-based attacks, both with green, so I do want to prevent them from getting green if I can. And then Mystique with those purple and black tiles, of course, to keep her from shape-shifting, stealing my AP away. And then the black ability, Mastermind, is going to do extra damage if she's already shape-shifted. So, Master Stroke, yep, definitely want to make sure she doesn't get to use those. Okay. Go for the team up tile there. Okay. And I bet you they're going to take that 4 match of green right there. Like so. Okay. And there's no countdown tiles on the board, so good opportunity to use anti-gravity device. Get some free health back there. And there goes Thor. Bonus damage there. Let's see how many green are we up to? 6. Each one doing 304. It's about 1800 damage. Not quite ready to use that. Let's see. Nothing to steal yet there. And this might be a good one. 572 base damage plus 292 for each red tile on the board. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, why not? Let's use that one. Oh, can't. One short. Well, out of the way. Alright, so now that one is available to use. However, because we use some of the red on the board. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Why not? Alright, so that saves us from team damage. Basically, now we're going to focus on green. Mystique is not, doesn't have any abilities that use green, so she's not going to target those tiles unless it's a match 4 or 5. And that Star-Lord ability they just put on there does increase my power cost for each abilities by 1. So, see, that's going to cost me 6 instead of 5. So I've got 9, which is about 2700 damage. That'll pop off real quick. We only have 1 enemy special tile on the board. So it's going to be that red tile that's going to move. Let's put it here. Clear that away and prevent that tile countdown from doing any damage. Now we're only left with 31 health for Mystique. Use the black tile, matching with the extra damage for espionage, and she goes down very easily. Fast forward, extra ISO. Now, this one is the essential. Requires a specific character to beat this team, and then that specific character is going to also be the reward for the next one. Looks like we're fighting against Loki and that god-awful Bagman, Spider-Man. Not even sure why he's still in the game. And then 1-star drone of Ultron there. And good, it looks like the reward is Iron Fist. I can always use more Iron Fist. He's one of my favorite characters in the game. As you can see, I got him maxed and championed. He's up to 188, which is, I think, my highest 3-star character as far as championing goes. And let's see, let's try to keep this with 3 stars. Let's do Hood. So that's yellow, black, and blue ability. Iron Fist is green, purple, and black ability, so we need something red. And you know what I like? I like Hulk because he's going to generate some extra green tiles, which is good for Iron Fist. Also good for Hulk. And Hood is going to generate tiles. So this is actually a pretty decent color combination, covering black with each character, green with 2, red with Hulk, purple with Iron Fist, and then yellow and blue with Hood. Okay, and I'm going to move that way up out of the way. Alright, let's get this show started, shall we? Purple. And Iron Fist purple ability, if you haven't seen this or used it, it is definitely one that you want to get to 5 as soon as possible. As you can see, as long as I have 12 black AP, it's going to do 4,321 in damage, 4,321 damage, which is significant for 5 AP cost. The trick is building up your black AP in order to use that. Hood is going to definitely help with Dormammu's aid to gain those AP. If I don't have 12, what it does is it converts 7 basic tiles on the board to black, and that's going to help fuel that ability that much faster. So, always want to try to take out these strike tiles there. And you know, I'm going to change my focus from the drone to Loki, because if I match any more than 3, if I get a 4 or 5, then his ability that is Mischief is going to steal AP from me with 4 countdown tiles, steal 2 random AP each. That's a total loss of 8 AP if I don't take out those countdown tiles right away. So we gotta watch that. I'm gonna just go ahead and do this. I know he's gonna set up those countdown tiles. I didn't even see that one coming because it was a cascade, but we can still make this work. Okay, so we're still trying to match purple. And we're still trying to match black. Alright, now he's gone, so I can match all the 4 and 5 and 6 matches I want, and there's nothing Loki can do to stop me. Okay. How are we looking on AP already? Got 7 black so far. And this is convenient here. I can get rid of 2 black strike tiles and add to my own AP supply. Okay, and let Dormammu's aid fire off there. We're up to 10. Okay, need a couple more. And swap those. Okay, now he's down. I've got my minimum of 12 black AP. Basically gonna one-shot this guy with 1 purple. As you can see, I had 14 saved up, so I'd have potentially gotten, oh, I don't want that as a team up. Switcheroo is not bad. If I have a specific tile I would need to match up to get rid of a countdown or special tile that's on the enemy, from the enemy, it's not bad. But we may tuck that away for a rainy day. Alright, now for the fun. The big enchilada to get that Iron Fist reward. And normally for this one I would use a team up of Rocket and Groot, 3-star Thor, and 4-star X-Force Deadpool. It's a great team. Groot and Weapon X, or X-Force Deadpool, both have ability to heal. Covers all the colors, which I always recommend. You can increase damage with Groot's blue ability. I got a plan. The trap tiles with Deadpool make it very effective, and Thor has the ability to shift the board with adding yellows or greens to the board, and then of course with his green team damage ability is very useful. Today I thought I'd try something different, and we're going to try to keep it with all 3 stars. I'm going to go with Luke Cage, Captain America, and Blade. So Blade's going to cover the green and pink. Black with Luke Cage is going to be the more prominent, more important ability to use there. Blue and red from Captain America, and then yellow from Luke Cage as well. His red is a passive ability, his yellow does a stupid amount of damage, so we'll definitely be saving those yellow tiles for the big bosses at the end, and that shield tile will help reduce any incoming enemy damage along the way. Okay, so here we have 2 drones of Ultron and this guy. He has an ability, Shadow Knives, which steals AP. We gotta get him out of the way so he doesn't take our AP. Let us keep that and put it to good use. Okay. And those Ultron drones do match tiles. The Criterion does not. See, for Blade, we want to stock up on pink as early as possible, because he has an ability where if there's more than 10 red tiles on the board, then it becomes the Thirst, and what it does is it adds strike tiles to the board. Attack tiles, I'm sorry. So if it adds those attack tiles, we're going to do increased damage. And then the purple ability, for every strike tile on the board, attack tile on the board, it's going to increase the amount of a strike tile that gets placed. So here we go. Boom, boom. Thank you for matching that, so I didn't have to. I love when the AI helps me out. Okay, so this bonus damage multiplier on this purple ability of Blade stacks up to 6 attack tiles. So once I match this, provided those don't get matched away, just like that one did. We're going to save that because we want the maximum damage possible. And that's going to make the rest of the fight go a lot smoother also. Okay. Wow. Another one. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. And I'm going to match that away for the extra move. Get rid of that extra tile down the way there. And then this is where it gets tricky. Because if I'm going to place these purple strike tiles, I don't want them to get matched away very easily. So I gotta set them in a place where that's going to be easy to handle. Let's stun him, clear the board a little bit, and set it up the way we want. Okay, now those purple tiles are spread out. They're going to be a little bit harder to match up. And let's hope he uses theirs and not mine. 1 and 1. Defense tiles from Squirrel Girl. $49 damage less, so definitely have enough to set up these purple tiles. They're not going to get matched away. Now, you can see their extra added damage does 1033 to each to the enemy each turn. I got 2 of those, so that's 2066 per turn. All we got to do is take out Bullseye, then this Mafia muscle there, then him I'll take care of last. He's not a priority. Now, let's go with that. As you can see, my defense tiles are putting in some pretty strong work there as well. Let's negate their defense tile. Make one of my own. He's stunned. That's the only guy on the team that's going to match tiles. And he goes down without a fight there. Okay, we got a lot of countdown tiles to keep an eye on here. Threaten. We definitely don't want Threaten to fire off, so we're going to stun and just get rid of that one completely. And black tiles. Now I can actually add 2 more purple strike tiles with the same bonus damage. Now we got 4 going at the same time, which is beautiful. Problem is now I have to match something, and I don't necessarily want to, but let's take a look at what we got. For team ups, maybe we can get some help there. Steal 4 AP of each color and dealing 275 damage. Create a critical tile, or steal 3 AP. Let's see, they don't really have a lot that are more than 3. This purple is missing a couple there, yellow, which is what I'm actually after. You know, I'm just gonna go ahead and take those out right there. It was a good move, and as you can see, that just did 4,000 plus damage in passive damage right there. Okay. And I'm going to hold on to those black abilities. Black AP for just a minute so I can use Luke Cage to his full potential. I'm going to keep those strike tiles so I'm forced to take this red match here. Okay, now let's take out Muscle first. Very easy to do. Now when these guys die, they actually generate strike tiles. So that's why I like to save them for last if possible, because then I just don't have to deal with as much on the board. And there goes that turn to smoke ability. Use Captain America's ability to get rid of some of those defense tiles. Stun, and then collect yellow. And we'll take a little bit more. Okay, round 4. So Deadpool takes the damage for his friend. Colossus with the punch. Alright, so they got rid of a bunch of those strike tiles Blade had. I'm down to 1. But each of these extra tiles is doing 60 per attack. I got 9 on the board, which is pretty significant. Excuse me, and this is the last round. So, what I want to do is take out, let's see, that can be matched away completely. Deadpool, so he stops taking extra damage. Next, Mystique is the next biggest threat. Well, let's do this. Since Colossus has the most damage, with Righteous Uppercut, it is a base damage 4625 plus 1342 for each ally still in the fight. So should down him with, almost down him. So we'll go to Perfect Jab Jab Cross. Base damage of 1068, and then this is going to do an extra 4980 in damage plus stun for a turn. And get rid of that green tile there, and she's down. And that's the big enchilada. That's give me that Iron Fist reward. And oh wait, did I miss one? I missed one somewhere. Got the Iron Fist. Oh no, they gave it to me. And then 2000 bonus ISO for finishing the entire thing, reaching 15,000 points. And in just over 30 minutes, with a little bit of time of chit chat and roster planning, there you have it, with oddball teams making the most of this situation with abilities and coverage of AP. Hope you guys learned something today, maybe on an ability or a team up that you hadn't used before or didn't think about trying. If you like this video, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and tell your friends about Mr. MPQ, your source in the Southwest for all things Marvel Puzzle Quest. And until my next video, you can always follow me on Twitter at Mr_MPQ. If you're looking for a fun new alliance, you can always apply to mine, which is Gigaforce, Gigaforce. Shout out to the head commander there, Funky Fresh, CA, and fellow commander Paul the Beach Ball. And like I said, hope you guys had a great, fun, safe 4th of July. Look forward to the next video, and until then, keep on questing.